Guys, welcome to Thursday's upload I got going for you today versus someone by the name of Stumpy. It is a mixed UU-RU match. This is probably like my 7th take. I'm honestly, I'm looking through my pockets and I'm having trouble finding a single fuck to give about this narration at this point. So I'm just gonna do this. However, I'm done with takes. I'm done. So he sends in a Crobat, I send in a Roserade. I figure I might as well just go on autopilot since, I can tell story time right now. Some of these plays are pretty obvious anyway. So, I'm chilling last night, and, what is it? I get a text from my friend. He's in the Air Force and he was deployed for a while. He just got back last night. I knew he was going to get back sometime last night. I didn't know when. So, I got it, like, out of nowhere. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing. Why?" He's like, "Oh, just curious." I was like, "Oh, dude, I thought you wanted to hang out." So I was like, fucking whatever. I just threw my phone to the side, started playing PSP. All of a sudden, I hear like a yelp and then a bang on my window. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I opened my window. His face is pressed against me. Like, "You son of a bitch." So he's like, "Let's go. We're gonna go hang out." I was like, "All right." So we go to the bowling alley. It's where he used to work. It's probably like 1/8 of a mile from my house. So if I could run to it, if I really wanted to, I actually think it's less than 1/8 of a mile. Anyway, it's really close by, and so while he's catching up, I noticed that there's an Angry Birds crane game, and if you guys remember my shirt yesterday, I was like, you know what? I have to play this. There's not really that many opportunities I'm going to get to do something like this. Oh, and Seeking sucks. Don't use Seeking. That was a hidden power grass. From a modest, yeah, just fucking terrible. Don't do it. So, I play this crane game, right? And I'm like, okay, I have to win something. Like, there's a bunch of Angry Birds in there. I really wanted to play for a red one, but all the red ones were, like, below the first layer. I'm like, shit, that would be so perfect. There was a yellow one at the top, though. I was like, I'll take that as well. So, fucking, what do I do? I play the first one. I don't get it, because my depth perception sucks, and yours does, too, when it comes to crane games. Don't you lie to me. We're all terrible at that. You get it perfect left to right. But if you can't look at the side to see how you are front to back, then you're not getting that shit. So I didn't do that on the first one, but on the second one, I got a bird, and I just found it really funny that I got an Angry Bird with an Angry Bird shirt, and I was like, dude, you know what? We need to come back here next week when I have a shirt with a naked lady on it. I think that'll work out better. But it was pretty funny, so I'll leave a picture of that in the description. But anyway, back to the match. As you can see, he's been forcing a lot of switches and such. I can't do anything with Roserade. If you saw that Roserade, like half of my moveset is grass, half of it is poison. I can't do shit until I kill that thing off. But I actually managed to, set up a layer of Toxic Spike somewhere along the line. And this Miltank, with this Miltank in the way, Rapidash can't do shit. So Rapidash is probably going to be my weakest link. There's really nothing that benefits from it. Rapidash can't really do anything. He's going to take care of his Sawsbuck because he knows that Roserade can't do anything. And because he's taken care of his Sawsbuck so well, Rapidash won't really be able to do shit because he sets up the Stealth Rocks. I think I tried switching up a shit ton of moves. If I'm not mistaken, I think I might have just gone for the Mega Horn. But I go for the Wild Cheer because I was like, maybe it'll do more than Flare Blitz. And then in that moment, I was like, wait, it's going to do the exact same amount as Flare Blitz because Flare Blitz is 120, boosted with Stab to 180, cut in half by Thick Fat is 90, Wild Charge is also 90, and I'm like, that just got me, absolutely nowhere. That's fantastic. So, he milk drinks it off, and if I can get this thing seeded with Roserade, that's going to be great, but I need to take out Sawsbuck, otherwise I'm not going to get anywhere. So, I go into Roserade, I'm like, fuck your shit, and your milk, your titty milk. I am, I want some of that health. Dim souls, as Shofu puts it. So, I think that's what I'd go for. I sped this matchup quite a bit just because of all the after-turn effects. There's a lot of them. I could have made this match a lot shorter, but, I wouldn't really be able to narrate it properly. Not like I really have any other stories to talk about. Oh, I do. Next weekend, I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday, because we're going to do a night where we get 100 tacos from Taco Bell, and we'll just see what happens. Like, they have the box that has, like, 20 tacos for, like, I don't remember. But, anyway, we're going to do that. And we're going to make, like, a suit out of the wrappers. And we're going to use, like, the boxes as shoes and top hats and such. It should be pretty elaborate if it works out the way I think I will. Plus, there's going to be a lot of tacos. So, can't go wrong with those. Anyway, Sawsbuck finally dies off to Life Orb and Poison, which is definitely what I wanted. If I had 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up, it wouldn't be dead. So I'm actually kind of glad I set up the first one. But the opponent right now makes that general rule of thumb that on a double down you bring in your Scarfer, you know, just to get some initiative going on. And yeah, he switches out, I guess, predicting the Aqua Jet. I actually switch out predicting the Fusion Bolt. And this Manectric no longer has HP Grass. It has HP Ice. I've since switched it to Ice. And go figure, you know, shortly after I switch to Ice, I run into something that I need Grass. I'm like, son of a bitch. So, go into Roserade to do that stuff. Do that draining. And, yeah, he gets a Spec D drop. That's no bueno. It's really early for me. I don't think I told the second part of the story, but we went to a bar afterwards and had a good time. I tried sleeping in. That didn't really work out. I got to bed at like 2:30. I was like, I'm going to be pretty damn well rested. I'm going to have, you know, I'm going to get some good sleep tonight. Woke up at 7:30 for no reason whatsoever. I was like, oh, I hate my life. My alarm wasn't even set. Oh, why must my sleep schedule be so good? At least in terms of waking up relatively early. Anyways, he goes out to Miltank, and I think I decide at this point to seed it, because I think I'll be getting more health back from Leech Seed than I will from Giga Drain. I think that's how it worked. Plus, you know, Leech Seeding, the switch in, or, you know, if he was going to Milk Drink on that turn, I deem that to be the safer plays. Well, not safer, I guess. Could be, thinking about it. Whatever. I got more health back from it, and that works, so... I'm sorry, this is a rather lackluster narration. It's a good match. My head's not in the game right now. So, he brings in his Victini. I'm going to go ahead and bring in, fucking Kabutops. I almost said Scyther for a second. My own nickname almost fooled me. And he goes for the Psychics. I'm like, okay, you're special, but you're not Specs. Because otherwise that would have killed me. That definitely would have killed me. Kabutops has garbage Spec D. And he switches out predicting the Aqua Jet because what else am I going to go for? Like, really? I'm not going to go for fucking Stone Edge, knowing that that thing is faster than me. And what happens here? Oh, right. I set up my Stealth Rocks, late game rocks, nothing wrong with that. I'm honestly, you know, just kind of freaking... I don't know, I'm out of it because the end of this match is weird. Like, the rest of the game, I'm not going to accept that contact request right now. I'm sorry, I'm not... But, yeah. Anyways, Gastrodon comes in. I'm going to go out to Roserade because I know I'm free to drain stuff. I'm slower than it. He finally lets this thing die. And that's fantastic. Because I get some health back, dim souls, and I didn't get to Venoshock anything. But I learned that if I'm going to use this Roserade, I need something else to set up Toxic Spikes. This thing really needs Sleep Powder. You know, just to have one thing asleep and, you know, just to be able to Leech Seed stuff on the Switch or during it. What am I saying? Sleep Powder and Toxic Spikes on the same team? That's fucking stupid. I guess it kind of works, though, like for Levitators and such, but it seems like a stupid idea right now. Okay, Victini comes in, goes for the Fire Blast. Really glad it did that as opposed to the Psychic, because now that means I can come in with Aerodactyl. Maybe live it, because he's Scarf, and, you know, he might miss, that kind of stuff. So I predict the switch out and go for the Stone Edge instead of the Earthquake. And I miss. I'm like, fuck. And then I win the speed tie. I'm like, alright. Everything went better than expected. I guess that kind of makes up for it. That's cool, too. But he still has a Victini left. And if he's running a special Victini, he could have Thunder. And that's not good. So he's going to take some Rocks damage. And he goes for the Thunder. And he misses. I'm like, ooh, booyaka! Got it. Got it. Clutching it. So, Victini's down to an Earthquake. Because I don't want to miss with Stone Edge. And he's at a really low amount of health anyway. So, anyway, he brings in Jolteon. I don't want to gamble on 2 speed ties. I really don't. Plus, I still have a Manectric left. He's not going to want to over-predict on his last one. So, I'll go to Manectric. And if he kicks in my Lightning Rod, then I'll take him out with a Flamethrower next turn. Or, you know, bring him pretty low. And maybe Life Orb and Poison will help out. And we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking, you know, a +1 with... Yeah, you guys get it. And he goes for the Shadow Ball. I'm like, alright, I can take an Unstab one of those or an HP or whatever. Gets a crit. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I went from, you know, having this to like, now I'm panicking. Because now, if you're familiar with your speed ties, or fucking base speeds or whatever, it comes down to a speed tie, and that's horrible, but, you know, I win. So, it's okay. The fucking weird match, weird narration, I'm sorry. Speaking of narrations, I'm actually kind of running a little low on material, and school starts next week, so it'll probably be better for me if I, you know, augment my schedule a little bit, go back to the old one until I can, you know, hoard up some stuff. I'll probably go back to my fucking daily schedule like in September or something like that. I think that seems like a good time to bring it back again. But that'll do it for today's game. I'm rambling. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. And as I mentioned, that's it for Thursdays, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.